Council of Falera convened in the crystalline throne room, their whiskers twitching with barely contained fury. 7 elders sat in their elevated seats, their sleek fur rippling with bioluminescent patterns that betrayed their agitation. At the center of their gaze stood Princess Lyra Draven, her silver-white fur immaculate, her emerald eyes defiant. "This is madness," Elder Kashva hissed, tail lashing behind him. "A union with a human? Have you forgotten what they are? What they've done?" Lyra's ears flattened, but she held her ground. "I have forgotten nothing, Elder. But neither will I forget what Mara Ellison has done for our people." The chamber fell silent. Even the perpetually angry elders could not deny the truth. It had been 6 months since the Void Corsaires attacked Falera Prime. The galaxy knew them as the Scourge, a merciless pirate fleet that had razed 17 civilizations in half as many years. Their ships, forged from the bones of dead worlds, left no survivors. When their shadow fell across Falera's 3 moons, every citizen knew their time had come. The Feleran military was formidable, reflexes that tracked photon particles, claws that could rend battle armor and ships. But the Corsaires had numbers. They had centuries of brutality refined to perfection. The defense lasted 4 hours. Commander Lyra Draven, youngest daughter of the royal house, had led the orbital defense when her flagship, the Moonlet Talon, took a direct hit to its quantum cores. The ship broke apart in a cascade of fire and metal. Her escape pod tumbled through the debris field, life support failing, communication dead. Below her, Falera Prime burned. 3 hours in the cold dark, she drifted alone, until a battered human freighter pulled her from the void. The ship was called the Wandering Promise, crewed by Mara Ellison, a human who had no business being in Feleran space. Humans were unpredictable, dangerous, a species that had fought 3 galactic empires at once and survived. Mara had pulled Lyra aboard, patched her wounds with medgel that burned like solar fire, and asked a single question. "You got somewhere safe to go? Or are you looking to hit back?" Bleeding and broken, Lyra had seen the brilliance in the human's eyes, the hands that never stopped moving, the mind that never stopped thinking. "I want to hit back." "Then strap in, princess. Humans don't do subtle." What followed was the most insane military operation in Feleran history. Mara had flown the Promise straight through the Corsair blockade, using sensor ghosts and false transponders to make their ship appear as wreckage. They boarded the Corsair command carrier, the Dread Meridian, through a waste disposal port. Using nothing but spare parts and percussive maintenance, Mara rigged the fusion reactor to explode. The Dread Meridian detonated spectacularly, taking 6 other Corsair ships with it and scattering the rest. Feleran defense forces, inspired by the impossible human victory, drove the remaining pirates from their system. Mara had saved Falera Prime. She had saved Lyra. And somewhere between the burning corridors and victory celebrations, Lyra had fallen, completely, irrevocably, in love. Now, standing before the council, Lyra faced her people's impossible equation. Gratitude versus tradition, honor versus fear. "This sets a precedent we cannot." "Cannot what?" Lyra interrupted, voice sharp enough to cut steel. "Cannot acknowledge that a human showed more courage than our entire fleet? Cannot admit she fought for us when she owed us nothing? Or cannot accept that your princess might know her own heart?" "They are dangerous, child," Elder Kashva said softly. "Humans don't think like we do. They don't value what we value. They're chaos given form." "Yes," Lyra agreed. "They are. And they're loyal beyond reason, creative beyond measure, stubborn beyond belief." Mara Ellison flew into certain death for people she just met. She didn't ask for payment or glory. She asked if I wanted to hit back. And then she showed me how humans fight, with everything they have, every time, no matter the odds. The chamber doors opened. Every head turned. Mara Ellison walked in, magnificent. No armor, no weapons, just a flight suit and the scars earned saving their world. She strode past 7 elders like they were furniture, eyes locked on Lyra. "Sorry I'm late," Mara said, human accent turning every word into small rebellion. "Had to finish installing those shield generators on your orbital platforms. Don't want last time to happen again." Elder Kashva's whiskers trembled. "You finished the defense grid? Last capacitor went online 20 minutes ago. Couldn't sleep knowing your defenses had holes big enough for a Corsair carrier." "Bad for my conscience," Mara replied, smile pure human audacity. "So, we doing this marriage thing or what? I've got 3 more star systems to upgrade, and I'd like to know if I'm doing this as freelancer or family." Lyra felt her heart swell. This was why. This brilliant, impossible human, who fixed their defenses while the council debated her worthiness. Elder Vex's bioluminescence shifted to soft blue acceptance. The human has proven herself. One by one, the elder's lights changed, grudging respect earned the human way. Lyra crossed the chamber in 3 bounds, her grace carrying her into Mara's arms. The human caught her effortlessly, laughing that warm, human laugh. So, that's a yes? Mara asked. It was always a yes, Lyra purred against her shoulder. Outside the palace, Falera Prime's 3 moons rose over a world saved by the strangest alliance in galactic history. A cat princess and a human engineer who decided that love, like everything humans touched, was worth fighting for. The galaxy would talk about this for centuries. Humans, predictably, would not care. Please follow my channel for more videos. One click from you can change my life.